Good afternoon, dear students. Thank you, all of you, for being here. This is Mr. Maurice, your English teacher. Okay, for today's class, I have brought to you a good activity. Actually, it's a big activity. You are going to work in groups, okay? This is gonna be the activity number 1 in the module number 4. Let me check how many students so far. They are 7 students, okay? 7 students. So you're going to work in 2 groups. One group with 40 students and the other one with 3 students, all right? So let's practice the simple past tense. Listen, yesterday we practiced that we use the past simple tense to describe an activity that started at some point in the past and both action and time finished. We already know, or we already practiced, that we use regular and irregular verb to describe our activities. So today we are going to work with irregular verbs, okay? First of all, I'm going to show you about the activity. Please give me a minute. Must be somewhere in here, so please give a minute. It's this one. There you go. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to share my screen for you guys to see what I'm talking about. There you go. Okay, so you tell me, can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, that's fantastic. So, as you can see, this is about past simple irregular verbs. Okay? So, what are you going to do? Listen, please. You are going to describe Daisy day out. In other words, I need you to look at its picture. Look at its picture. You see all this picture over here? Look all this picture and start to describing. Use the simple past tense irregular verb. For example, in the picture number 1, obviously I need you to describe it. Picture number 1 is about Daisy. What is the correct one? For example, and the number 1. What is the correct verb for this action? Can anyone help me? What might be a suitable verb for the picture number 1? Anyone can help me out, please? Anyone? What might be a suitable verb for the picture number 1?
Sleep.
Okay, might be sleep, but she's not sleeping. For example. Okay, I can hear you. Listen, please. Okay, please give a minute. I'm gonna help you. For example, in this picture, in the picture number 1. Yes. Listen, please. Come on. There you go. Okay, listen, please. In the picture number 1, all the sentences must start with the same subject. In this case, is Daisy. Daisy. Okay, let me check. Okay, Daisy. Come on. I'm sorry. Daisy. Okay? Daisy. And is the past. We need to use the verb in past. In the picture number 1, the correct verb is wake up. Wake up. Wake up. ¿Alguien de ustedes ha escuchado este verbo? Wake up. Wake up significa despertar. Pero yo necesito que usted me describa cada imagen en pasado. Entonces yo tengo que ubicar wake up en pasado. The past of wake up is woke up. And then I'm going to give more details. Daisy woke up at 6:30. You see? Period. Esto es lo que usted tiene que hacer. Describirme cada una de estas imágenes en pasado. Lo que acabo yo de escribir dice: Daisy se despertó a las 6:30. Then you continue to the next picture. Okay, in the next picture, you should start like this one. Take a look. Come on. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, ¿qué verbo podemos darle a la segunda? You look at the picture and give me a verb, please.
Drove.
Yes, drove. Muy bien. Daisy condujo. Dame ahora un complemento. ¿Condujo dónde? ¿Qué te indica la imagen? Correct. To the station. Period. Does it. To the station. Period. Very good. Okay, as you can see, we have describe picture number 1 and also the picture number 2. Daisy woke up at 6:30. Daisy drove to the station. Now, let's look in the picture number 3. This one. What may be a suitable verb for the picture number 3?
Take it.
Okay, if you just say take, that is present. Si me dices take, eso es presente. Yo no quiero present, I need past. How do you say that? El verbo está bien, el verbo tomar, aunque yo puedo decir abordó o se subió.
Puedes decir se subió también.
Yes. Entonces,
Went up.
yeah, okay, but it's past. El pasado de get tiene que ir en pasado. Get is got. Daisy got on. Se subió. Get on the train. Period. No quiero más. Quiero oraciones sencillas. Recién estamos iniciando en el pasado. He descrito 3 imágenes. 3 different pictures in the simple past. En el pasado simple. Number 1. Daisy woke up at 6:30. Number 2. Daisy drove to the station. And number 3, Daisy got on the train. So what is your activity? What is your assignment? To keep on describing the other picture. Describe this picture, this one, this one. Describe this picture, describe this picture, and describe this picture. Okay? All of them. You're going to work in groups. Let me check how many students we have. They are 9 students. So 5 students in group number 1 and 4 students in the group number 2. ¿Cómo vamos a trabajar? Sencillo, si ninguno puede generar un video, porque de pronto todos están desde un celular y no pueden editar un video, un documento, fácil. Se reparte el trabajo. Tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hay 9 imágenes por describir. Entre los 5 se reparte. Lo escribe, ¿ok? En un cuaderno, lo que usted va obviamente a describir la imagen. Y al final pues una persona se encarga de recolectar todo y enviarlo a un correo electrónico, describiendo todas las imágenes. Las tres primeras, pues, ya están hechas. Daisy woke up 6:30, Daisy drove to the station, and Daisy got on the train. Así vamos a trabajar en este modo. Yo ya no me voy a meter en grammar. Vamos a aplicar no más ejercicios en inglés, vamos a aplicarlo a contexto. ¿Ok? Contexto quiere decir describir. Vas a utilizar ahora el simple past tense, verbos irregulares en pasado, para describir estas imágenes. ¿Ok? Now, dear students, before starting the activity, you tell me. Nestor, question.
¿No vamos a tener algún grupo de WhatsApp?
Can you repeat, please?
Sí, vamos a tener algún grupo de WhatsApp.
Sí, un grupo, van a estar en grupo, Néstor.
No, en WhatsApp, digo, un grupo de empleo.
Sí, al final ya voy a pasarles un link, pero en Instagram, no WhatsApp. Instagram. Sí, por favor, vamos a Instagram, que es mucho mejor para mí, porque no va a haber quejas de que se me llene la memoria, porque Instagram usted puede ver videos y puedes ver imágenes sin descargarla a tu celular. Quiere decir que no debería haber problemas o quejas que mi teléfono o la memoria de mi teléfono está llena, porque Instagram no guarda nada en su teléfono, lo guarda en la nube, su propia nube. ¿Ok? Entonces no puedes decir, profesor, no vi la imagen porque no tengo memoria, o no vi el video porque no tengo memoria. That is impossible. On Instagram, on Telegram, that is impossible. Okay, here we go. Let's work. There are 10 students, so 5 students and 5 students. Remember, I need you to describe all this picture in the simple past tense. Okay, now I'm going to share the activity, so please give a minute. Okay, let me see. There we go. Okay, this is the link. Please, everyone click on the link I have already shared on the chat box. Click on it and download the activity, please. Download it. Download it. Click on it and download it. Descargue, por favor. Download the activity. You have 1 minute. Okay, dear student, did you download it? Yeah? Hey, did you download the activity?
Yes.
Okay. Melanie, did you download it?
Yes.
Okay. Diana, did you download the activity? Good. Maria, did you download the activity? Download means descargar. Did you download the activity? Okay. My question is right now, did you download the activity? Víctor, ¿descargó la actividad que está en el chat?
Sí.
Okay, that's perfect. María, por favor, en el chat ubica, hay un enlace al final. De clic ahí, descargue la actividad. Todos tienen que tener esa actividad. Okay. Les recuerdo, chicos, este módulo yo voy a intentar nada de ejercicios de grammar, nada de positivo a negativo y de negativo a pregunta. Eso ya vieron, ya no necesitamos eso. Tenemos que aprenderlo en contexto, ¿ok? Context is this exercise. Practice a lot this exercise. Describe picture by picture using the irregular verb. Please be careful. This time is irregular verbs. Verbos irregulares, por favor. Not regular. Try to use irregular ones. Okay, now let's practice. Let's work in two different groups. So far, I have 10 students. So one group, 5 students, and the second group, 5 more students. Okay, let me break up the rooms. 2 different. There we go. And ok, recuerda, ya tiene descargada la actividad. Se reparte quién tiene que describir qué imagen. Y al final alguien las tiene que unir y enviar a un correo que voy a compartir después. Ok, good luck, dear students. For this activity, you will have 15 minutes. 15 minutos. Do it, please. Okay, dear student, that was fantastic. I hope you were together pretty well. Now, listen up. It's time to practice. It was the activity number 1. You have already described its picture. Now, please check the chat box. I have shared my email. Please send the assignment to that email. The deadline is today at midnight. No problem. So relax. We're together after the class if you haven't finished yet. So you can send them later after the class. Okay, so let's continue, dear students. Remember, we are working on simple past tense. Let's practice. Let's continue. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you have to tell me if these statements of these questions are true or false, okay? Here we go. Answer the question, true or false. Okay, guys, please answer the question. There is a pool. There is a pool. Please answer the question. Please, there is a poll on the chat box. Chicos, hay una survey. Por favor, las preguntas que están ahí, respóndelas. True or false? Take your time, relax, and answer them. Tiene que revisar otra vez la imagen que tiene y responderla. Three minutes.
Hay que revisar según la imagen que usted envió.
Correct. For example, the question number 1, she drove all the way to London. True or false? It's up to you. And then number 2, she met a friend at the station. So check the picture and answer true or false.
Mister, no problema. A lo que contestó el cuestionario, ahí como para enviar, pero
No, usted no tiene que enviar nada. Esto es general. Yo recolecto acá la información.
ya,
Sí. Hasta el momento solo han respondido en total 2 estudiantes de 8. Take your time. Remember, you have 2 minutes. Check the picture, and look the questions.
Hay que responder según la numeración de cada uno. Así, ¿verdad?
No, it's the whole activity. For example,
No,
yes, the whole activity, every single picture, you look every single picture because the activity number 1 was described. Usted en su grupo describió, utilizando su propia palabra y verbo. Ahorita solo le pregunto si es verdadero o falso estas preguntas. It's true or false.
hay que hacer cada pregunta con la imagen.
Exactly, correct. Por ejemplo, ahí hay una que te dice, ellos almorzaron en un restaurante italiano. They have lunch at an Italian restaurant. Is true or is false? So you look, y usted observa la imagen y deduce, is Italian or American or Chinese? True or false? Quickly, please. Time is running up. One minute. Okay, dear students, time is up. Okay, just 6 students have answered or respond the poll. Let's share. Okay, so the question number 1, let's see it. Please. Okay. These are the answer, dear students. Can you see the answer? Number 1. She drove all the way to London. The correct is true. True is the correct answer. Number 2. She met a friend at the station. Yes, all of you, correct. True. Question number 3. They have lunch at the Italian restaurant. You see? Is false. False. Number 4. They bought a lot of things in Oxford Street. The correct answer is true. Number 5. They went sightseeing. The correct answer is true. Correct, all of you. And the last one. It was dark when she got home. The correct answer obviously is true. Okay? There we go.
Yo me confundí, sabía que al principio no sabía que era.
Yeah, this is actually this is a poll where you need to choose some options according to the picture you worked before with the other students. Okay, amazing, dear students. It's actually a good job. I need you to practice a lot this part, please. Okay, let me stop and let's continue with the English classes. Remember, if you don't understand what am I saying, read the subtitles. It is not the correct way, but is a very useful option. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to share my screen again. So please give a minute. I'm gonna share my screen again. Please give me a minute. There you go. Okay, you tell me if you can see the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, can you see it? Guys, please, could you please confirm if you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so remember, during this week we're going to practice a lot about the past time. Past time. Remember, past time, acción y tiempo concluido. En este tiempo vamos a utilizar lo que es verbos regulares e irregulares. La actividad que usted acabó de realizar en grupo debió haber utilizado solo verbos irregular verbs. That's it, okay? So, let's continue. Let's see more about this tense. Okay. Maria Ruiz, could you please read the first part for me, please? Could you please read this for me? Speak, please. Come on. Keep reading, miss. Keep reading. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so basically this is another way to define or to express about the simple past tense. Okay, basically is the way how we describe an action or event that started at some point in the past. Both action and times are finished. Okay, action, time, finished. So we have 4 different examples. Torres Diana, could you please read sentence number 1 and sentence number 2 for me? Could you please read sentence number 1 and number 2 for me? Number 2?
Sleep for 18 hours last night.
Good. Nice. Victor Rodriguez, could you please read number 3 and number 4?
To deny my sister and grade
2014. Okay, no problem. Relax, Victor. Okay. So in these 4 sentences, as you can see, we have action and time finished. Okay. For example, in the sentence number 1, walked yesterday. Walked yesterday. Acción y tiempo concluido. Walked yesterday. In the number 2, slept. Slept last night. Slept last night. Action, time, finished. 3, went last week. Went last week. Action and time finished. Number 4, earned. Earned. In 2014. Action, time finished. Alright? Question, please. Question. Preguntas, por favor, antes de continuar. Just let me know it. Tell me. Please, ask question. No questions? Okay. No problem. Let me share again. Here we go. Melanie, good afternoon.
Hi.
Hello. Could you please tell me which of those 4 sentences have regular verbs? Sentence number 1, sentence number 2, sentence number 3, or sentence number 4? Which one has regular verbs?
Le digo de todo.
Yeah, you tell me, no problem. You tell me. Yes, no problem. Read the complete sentences.
Mary walked.
Yes, that's regular verb. Another one?
Yesterday.
Go.
For eat for last night.
Yes. Usual. Okay, thank you. Bueno, te equivocaste en una. Te estoy pidiendo que lea solo las oraciones con verbos regulares.
Ay.
Okay? Las oraciones que tienen verbos regulares son número 1 y número 4. ¿Cómo se reconocen los verbos regulares? Recuerden, son aquellos que terminan en el sufijo ed. Este que usted ve aquí. Walked is a regular verb and earned is also another regular verb. Por lo consiguiente, las oraciones 2 y 3 están utilizando verbos irregulares. I slept, the dogs went. Okay? So please tell me. Question. Preguntas, por favor. Question, please. No question? You sure? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so it's time to focus on regular verbs. Regular, remember, regular verbs are those ones that if we want to switch them from present to past, we add the suffix ed. For example, this verse in here. You see? Walk, su pasado es walked. Play, su pasado es played. Jump, jumped. Flow, flowed. You see? La mayoría de los verbos regulares simplemente pues le añadimos ed. No a todos, pero sí a la gran mayoría. Estos son verbos regulares: caminar, walk, jugar, play, jump, saltar, y flow, fluir. Verbos regulares. Repito, para transformarlos al pasado, pues simplemente añadimos el sufijo ed. Let's practice. Héctor Romero, can you hear me? Héctor, can you hear me? No? Are you not here, Héctor? Remember, you have no participation. Yesterday, you participated. But today, no cameras, no microphone, no participation. I don't know what you're doing here today. Let's move on. Angie Avelino, can you hear me? Okay, could you please pronounce both present and past?
Pronunciations.
Sure.
Walk. Play. Jump. Low.
Okay, no bad. No bad. Let's continue. Okay, in here we have two different sentences. One in present, every day I walk, and every day I work. These two sentences are in present. I'm going to pick two students or one student to switch them from present to past. You pronounce the present and then the past. Here we go. Nestor, please.
Every day I walk. Yesterday I
El pasado del verbo walk es un verbo regular, por lo tanto simplemente le añades ed. Ok, vamos, una vez más, por favor, Néstor.
Del principio.
Yes.
Every day our work. Yesterday our work.
Number 2.
Every day our work. Yesterday work.
Correct. Easy, right? Walked, worked. Period. Thank you. Let's continue. Joffrey Córdoba. Oh, it's not here. Melanie. Oh, Joffrey, you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you please read the number 1 for me?
Every night I Pablo. Yes.
Pass. Pass, please. No? Okay, no problem.
What is? I see what.
Okay, this one?
Every day. Question.
Past. Past.
Creo que es yes.
Yesterday we asked question. Yesterday we asked questions. Okay, relax. I think we need to review about the regular verbs. Okay, relax. We need to go back a little bit because I see you are struggling. So please give a minute. That is pretty interested. Okay, please give me a minute. Don't go, stay where you are. Voy a presentarles una diapositiva de los verbos regulares en pasado. Veo que estamos un poco, pues, con problemas. Okay, so give a minute. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get the file. I need to show you. Jesus, please give a minute. Let me go back here. Can you hear me now? ¿Hay problemas? Ok, déjame ponerme los audífonos, quizás sea eso. Let me switch on for this. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, much better, I think. Okay, so please give a minute. I'm going to show you a new PowerPoint presentation about the regular verbs. I think you are struggling like this. Struggling is having or facing issue or problems about the regular verbs. Relax. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so let's practice about the regular verbs. It's quite important, please. Most verbs are regular. That is the point number 1. Okay, to switch one verb from present to past, we add the suffix ed. Ed, okay? From present to the past. But we have some rules in case we need to practice with the most of the regular verbs. For example, please give me a minute. Let me use this. I'm sorry, please. There you go. Sorry. Okay. Check this out. El verbo pintar aquí es un verbo regular. Por lo tanto, yo añado el sufijo ed y lo transformo al pasado, porque es un verbo regular. In this case, we have Mary painted a tree. María pintó un árbol. Painted is the past of the verb. It's a regular verb. Okay? Take a look. Como primera regla tenemos que la mayoría de los verbos regulares se le añade simplemente ed. Como usted ve aquí. Start and traveled. Start, traveled. Start and traveled son verbos regulares y están en presente. Para transformarlos estos verbos al pasado, simplemente le añado el sufijo ed. Pasado, started, y pasado, traveled. Entonces tenemos columna del presente y columna del pasado. Start, started. Travel, traveled. Let's continue. Otras de las reglas, estimados estudiantes, son aquellos verbos que terminan en la vocal E, como admire and bake. Admire and bake. Como estos dos verbos regulares ya terminan en la vocal E, pues simplemente le añado la D para transformarlos en pasado. Como usted observa, tenemos aquí admired and baked. Baked, admired, admired. Bake, baked. You see? Period. Now, let's move on to the next rule. Chicos, yo no quiero estar tanto en esto porque son demasiadas reglas, yo quiero practicarlas. Siguiente. Ok. Por favor, pongan atención. No quiero volver a practicar, perdón, a volver a regresar a esta parte porque esto lo vieron en el módulo número 3. Módulo número 3 vieron lo que son verbos regulares e irregulares y trabajaron parte de lo que es past simple. Listen please. Como tercera regla tenemos aquellos verbos que terminan en Y, como tidy and fry. Tidy, fry. Como usted observa, ambos terminan en Y. Para transformar estos verbos al pasado, mire lo que sucede. ¿Qué ha cambiado?
Y.
La Y pasó a I latina y la aumentamos ed. Tidy, tidied. Fried, fried. Alright? Period. Esta es la regla 3. Hay verbos que terminan en Y que tenemos que cambiar esa Y por una I latina y aumentarle ed del presente al pasado. ¿Ok? Let's continue. Next rule. Siguiente regla. Next rule. Hay verbos que son monosílabos. Una sola sílaba. Monosílabos como hope, hope, y rope, rope, hope, rope. You see? ¿Qué sucede con estos tipos de verbos? Cuando son monosílabos, comúnmente se duplica la última letra, como usted lo ve. Hope, hop, hop, hop. And se duplica la última letra y añadimos ed. You see? Hop, hoped. Rap, roped. Period. No more. Let's practice. Practiquemos. Let's practice. Preguntas, por favor, antes de iniciar. Question?
No.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, please give me a minute. I'm gonna share another activity for you to practice. Please give a minute. This one. Ok, vamos a hacer una actividad, por favor. Voy a compartir el link acerca de cómo transformar un verbo regular del pasado, del presente al pasado, añadiendo el sufijo ed. Ok, so that is the link. Click on the link. Te clic a ese link y lo llevará pues a una prueba virtual. A ciertos usuarios pues les preguntan el correo, a otros no, igual le comparto. There we go. So that's my Gmail. Ok, para esta actividad que ustedes van a realizar van a tener 5 minutes. 5 minutos, please. Do it. 5 minutes.
Ingeniero, disculpa, hay que escribir.
Yes. Tiene que escribir el pasado de esos verbos.
Sí, pero es que no me permite escribir, no sé.
Really? Okay, let me check. Déjame chequear, por favor.
Sale que hay que hablar.
Okay, no problem. Let me check another activity. Interesante. Let me check another one. No problem. Okay, unbelievable. This is too long. It's pretty long. I think this one might be good. Okay, I'm gonna share another one. Okay, try this new link, please. Try this new link. En esta actividad usted va a tener que arrastrar. Okay? Drag. quickly, guys. The time is about to finish. Okay, time's up. Time's up. No problem. Relax. Please, guys, I need you to keep your cameras on. Remember, we are being broadcast on YouTube. Okay, so let's continue. Jesus. Please give a minute. Guys, please, your cameras on. Let me share again.
Habían opciones que no se podía colocar en los cuadritos.
Okay, relax, no problem. No, este tipo de actividades has no upgrade. So just relax, it's for practicing. Okay. So guys, you tell me, can you see the PowerPoint presentation? Can you see it? Can anyone confirm if you see the PowerPoint presentation? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, come on, I need you to confirm because I'm not sure. Torres, Diana, hello. Could you please read what you see on the screen?
If ya, a ver, dice if a word has a short vowel
Yes.
with only one consonant after it, then double the consonant in the speaking.
Correct, thank you. Ok, básicamente es un verbo que sea monosílabo y que en medio de este verbo existe una vocal. For example, lab, observa, lab, monosílabo, monosílabo, y hay una vocal en medio, ¿verdad? Lab. Another example, lapped. ¿Ok? Si está observando cómo pasamos de ese verbo regular del presente al pasado. Es un verbo monosílabo y tiene una vocal en medio. Doblamos o duplicamos la última letra y añadimos ed. Lap. You see? Lapped. Lapped. Next one. Bag. Same thing. We duplicate the last letter and we add the suffix ed. You see? Another one. This is another verb. Sip. Sipped. Sipped. Another one. Nod. Nod. Nodded. You see? Nodded. Next one. Talked. 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 This is one rule. Esto es una de las reglas para transformar verbos regulares del presente al pasado. Recuerde, son verbos que tienen una sola sílaba y comúnmente en medio ellos tienen una vocal. Vamos a duplicar la última letra y añadirle ed. Period. Let's continue. Rule number 2. Carlos Salazar, can you hear me?
Good afternoon. Leo,
Good afternoon. Yeah, please. Thank you.
asks a word has a short vowel, one more than one consonant accent in the can. AD.
Ed.
Can you think of the sound word like this?
Correct. Take a look. You see, for example, the words pack, back. Estas son diferentes a pesar que son monosílabos. ¿Ok? Tienen más de 3 letras. Esta tiene 4, pero sigue siendo monosílabo. A este no le vamos a duplicar la última letra para transformarlo al pasado. Simplemente vamos a añadirle la ed. Back, backed, or pick, picked, hand, handed, hunt, hunted, bank, banked, lift, lifted. Period. That is the rule number 2. Rule 2. Let's move on. Okay. Maria Luis, could you please read this word for me? Maria, could you please read this for me?
Is a word and if a pain to act there.
Ok, thank you. Para la siguiente regla, verbos regulares que ya terminan en la vocal E, simplemente le añadimos la D. For example, hope. The past, hoped. Joke, joked. Fake, faked. Tune, tuned. Fine, find. Period. So far, so good. Let's move on. Next rule. Melanie Escalante, could you please read this for me?
Is a word as a long vowel sound. Then, if, ed.
Okay, take a look. Este tipo de verbos tampoco vamos a duplicar, obviamente. No vamos a duplicarle la última letra, a pesar de ser monosílabos. Como ustedes observan, no tiene una sola vocal, tiene 2. Cuando hay 2, no le podemos duplicar. Simplemente ed. Look, looked. Cheat, cheated. Float, floated. Boil, boiled. Sail, sailed. Snow, snowed. Period. So far, so good. Period. Let's move on. Nestor Lucas, pardon. Could you please read this for me?
If a word ends a consonant followed by a
Go on, keep talking.
ten, a ver, ten, chen, te, G, no recuerdo si.
Okay, go on, no problem.
Ya. A ver,
Ok, eso es lo que vimos hace un momento. Verbos que terminan en la Y, pero antes de la Y hay una consonante. Carry. We change the letter Y with the letter I and we add the suffix ed. In the same way, reply. Reply termina en Y, pero antes de esa letra hay una consonante, la L. We change ed. Same way, marry. You see? Married. Study. Studied. Supply. Supplied. Period. Okay, so that's it, all the rules. Let me stop. Preguntas, por favor. Chicos, tenemos que volver a tomar esos apuntes de tercer nivel. Hemos regresado otra vez a eso y el cuarto nivel no era, o no se suponía que era eso. Tenemos que ya aplicar. Yo necesito que usted me comience a hablar estos verbos regulares, the regular verbs. Hemos una vez más refrescado la memoria de cómo transformar un verbo regular del presente al pasado. In different ways. That's correct. Okay? Let's practice. Practiquemos. Let's practice. Please give a minute. Let's practice, dear students. Now it's time to speak. Hora de hablar. ¿Ok? Recuerden, yo necesito la participación constante de ustedes. Lo que vamos a hacer en este momento es muy parecido a lo que ustedes realizaron en grupo. Esta vez van a ser verbos regulares. ¿De quién vamos a hablar? Pues de este señor que se llama Harry. Harry Holidays. As you see, we have the same pictures. We have 9 different pictures. And I want you to describe them. Okay? Necesito que las describas. Describe this picture using the regular verbs. Use the past of the regular verbs. Okay? For example, aquí tenemos pista. Observe, por favor.
Mister, no me sale la pantalla.
No? Really? Okay, let me stop. Let me share again. Okay. Listo, estoy compartiendo. Entonces, tenemos dos verbos aquí. Arrive. Y tenemos acá cook. Arrive, cook. Son verbos regulares. Aquí tenemos rain y tenemos stay. In the picture number 3 we have pack and we have walk. Ok, necesito que me describa estas imágenes utilizando estos verbos regulares en pasado. For example, take a look. In the picture number 1, I would say Harry arrived at the campsite. That is one sentence. Harry arrived at the campsite. Okay, let me use the word because it's quite difficult to understand. Please let me stop. There we go. Okay. Look, this is the picture number 1. So I would say in the same way. Mi sujeto va a ser Harry. Yo voy a describir Harry arrived. You see, el verbo ya está en pasado. Harry arrived at the campsite. Listo. Very easy, very simple. Harry arrived at the campsite. You see? Okay, let's give a minute. That is the sentence number 1. Harry arrived at the campsite. Number 2. Harry, you see, cooked dinner on fire. Here I have described 2 different activities using the regular verbs. You see? Arrived. Harry arrived at the campsite. And the number 2, cook. Harry cooked dinner on fire. Number 3. Let me describe the picture number 3. And I said, it rained. It rained. Period. Harry stayed. I'm sorry, okay, let me stay here. Stayed in the tent all day. Period. As you can see, we have another verb in past. You see? It rained. Harry stayed in the tent all day. So let's continue with the picture number 3. In the picture number 3, we can say Harry packed up the tent and Harry walked to the town.
Mister, ¿puedo hacer una pregunta?
Yeah, sure, tell me.
No sé si estaré mal matriculado porque la vez pasada yo tuve una clase con usted que fue intensivo los días sábados. Fue mi primera, como dice, mi primer curso. Ya, entonces, ¿este sería el nivel correcto o estoy equivocado?
No, this is the level number 4. Último nivel, 4.
Este es el último.
Yes.
Entonces estoy mal matriculado.
Okay, I don't know. Cada uno debería haber por eso es que noto que no, algunos no tienen el nivel que debería tener aquí en el 4 de estos verbos. Este es el nivel 4, Joffre. Ok, lo que podemos hacer es ayudarte a que ingreses al nivel que te corresponde, que sería el nivel A1.2, que sería módulo 2. ¿Tienes? Ok.
Mister,
¿Sí?
a mí también pasó el problema del compañero, así mismo yo solo hice el primer módulo, me tocaré el módulo 2 ahorita.
Oh. Entonces será eso que todavía no han visto lo que estamos viendo ahora. Se han saltado mucho. Quizás eso sea el inconveniente, que tengan el problema de la sincronización del módulo 3 al 4. Ok, no problem. Voy a tener en cuenta esto. Bueno, estamos por terminar. Ok, give a minute. Por Moodle voy a pasar el link para que nos unamos a un grupo en Telegram, ok, por Moodle. Ya he visto que algunos han hecho la actividad de Michael Jackson y la actividad que es un listening. No hay problema. El caso de Geoffrey, ¿quién más fue que me habló? Víctor, creo que fue usted, ¿o no?
Amén, Víctor.
Ok, entonces ustedes dos deberían ir al módulo número 2, the module number 2. Ok, dear students, that's it. Por favor, para el día de mañana yo necesito que repasen. Vamos a trabajar esta actividad para el día de mañana. No quiero regresar tanto, estamos regresando y lo peor de todo, estimados estudiantes, es que estamos cayendo en gramática y eso yo no quiero. Gramática es tediosa. Como ustedes vieron, reglas y otra regla y más reglas. Y apréndete estas reglas de aquí y estas reglas de acá. 5 reglas hubieron. Y eso no es inglés. Inglés es otra cosa. ¿Que hay que aprender las reglas? Sí, por supuesto que sí. ¿Hay que aprenderlas? Sí, 1000 veces sí. Pero no enfrascarnos sobre en reglas. No, that's no English. Eso no es inglés. ¿Ok? Entonces necesito que usted me repase algo relacionado de los regular verbs. Usted ya pasó por esta regla de los regular. No necesitamos otra vez echar mano a esto que es tedioso de las reglas. Okay? So that's it. Thank you very much, dear students, and I'll see you tomorrow.